Grief changes the architecture of your life, like not just your emotions, your priorities, your relationships, the way you move through the world. And sometimes you'll wake up one day and realize you're not just surviving anymore, you're actually building a life again. I don't exactly know when it happened, but I clearly remember a blog post that I wrote, Live the Life You Never Lived. And here I am now, living the life I never lived. This is day 35 of the Grief and Joy Daily. Hey, friends, I'm Dionne. And in the Grief and Joy Daily, we tell the truth about grief and still make room for joy. And today, it's been quite a day. And I've been reflecting a lot, I guess, on things that I think people don't talk about when it comes to grief and what it actually means to build a life again after loss. Grief rearranges your priorities, and loss has a way of clarifying things that once felt urgent just might not matter as much anymore. And other things that seemed insignificant become incredibly important. Connection, honesty, time, purpose. Grief strips away what's unnecessary and reveals what truly matters. You start building differently. The life you build after grief often looks different than what you imagined before. It can be quieter, it can be more intentional. Sometimes it includes work or community that grows directly from your loss. Like for me, my connection with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention came directly out of that loss. And those people have truly become family. And it's not like you want grief to reshape your life, but the love, the love continues to shape who you are becoming. And building forward is not leaving someone behind. And this is a big one that I think a lot of grievers wrestle with. The idea that moving forward means you've forgotten your loved one, you've moved past them. Like you have moved on, but you haven't moved on. It's, they're always there. But building your life again doesn't erase the love. Most of us have heard the quote that grief is love with nowhere to go. So, how you build your life, how I have built my life, honors that love. Because the love that existed before the loss continues to influence the choices you make today. And as I reflect on those things, how grief rearranges your priorities and you start to build differently, and building forward doesn't mean leaving someone behind. So many things I think of, like, would I have left Morgan Stanley if my daughter hadn't died? I don't know. Several of my friends are still there and they're like over 30 years in now. And when I left, I was 18 years in. And I had become a coach, but would I have coached full time? I am living the life I never lived. I built differently. And I've been deep in reflection on all of those things. And even this legacy and this body of work, how it went from blogging to newsletters to YouTube, is me building forward. The membership that's launching tomorrow, and how the community that's forming from the speaking events, from the group coaching cohort. Grief truly shaped the direction of my work. And I'm proud of that. I don't think there's anyone that doesn't know about my daughter and my sons. I always say I have 3 children, and the me I am today is not the me I was before Seaway died. Grief changed me. I've built differently, and at no point at all has she or anyone else that I've lost been left behind. So for you, if possible, take a moment today and reflect on what is the life you're building now. Not the one you had before grief, because if your life before grief was anything like mine, there were aspects of it you really didn't like, and you felt like you couldn't change them. You felt like this is just what it is. So, but the one that is forming, that's being built right now, what values are guiding the life you're building? What kind of community surrounds it? What kind of person are you becoming through it? I've built some amazing communities. When I think of the people I've texted today and spoken to today, um, just the beautiful messages I got from a new friend and how they just brought me to tears, and they were so relevant, and it was the message that I needed. That community that I've built are some people that I might not have known had my daughter not died. What kind of person are you becoming? I know I gave you a lot to think about. Rewind, grab a journal, see what lands. Maybe not all the questions. Which one really resonates for you? We will move to 52 Weeks INjoy, deck 1, card 33. Card 33 is a Frederick William Faber quote. There are souls in this world who have the gift of finding joy everywhere and leaving it behind them when they go. Frederick William Faber. I love that. How do you raise the vibration in a room? Hmm. These always get me. I'd like to think I'm one of those souls. And I raise the vibration in a room sometimes with a smile, with a laugh, a hug, a question. Yeah, participation. I don't dip my toe in. I show up fully and with purpose. I don't love the word courage, but I keep hearing it from people about me. So I guess I show up purposefully, courageously, and trying new things. Like one of the things I did today was a inversion workshop. And I just keep trying new things. I do some inversions and I would like to do better. So why not workshop it with a group of other like minds and a master at their craft? It was exhausting, but it was so much fun. Grief may change the shape of your life, but it doesn't get the final say. It doesn't remove your capacity to build something meaningful again. Yeah. Hmm. Thank you for practicing joy with me, for listening to the end, and hopefully journaling a bit or reflecting. May you tell the truth about grief and still make room for joy. Joy is your birthright, and transformation is possible. Hmm. I'll see you tomorrow for Seaway's 30th birthday.